Hello and welcome to Raven's Plains. My name is Raven Black. We're here today in Hastings, Michigan at 9D9, and we're going to be taking the E1000 over to 8D4 to test out the new Beta 15. I've already seen some issues here and there, and I'll go over those as we continue our flight. So let me clean up this place and I'll get the plane in the air. Now we're into the plane, and I've already seen some issues from Beta 15. As you can tell, I was going to re-record the intro, and as I look around you can see the flutter on the sides of the screen. I went and looked and I was getting 20 frames a second just standing out the plane talking. When I did the part where I closed the door and walked through the plane, it was back up to 40. So I'm seeing some really weird kind of just frame rate drops for no reason in Beta 15. The next thing I did was sat down in the plane and tried to open up Avatab, and that completely broke. They did do a new hotfix, which is now released. You can download it, and it'll be in the description below. So I'll make sure. Yeah, Avatab now works again. It says I'm getting about 40 frames a second. It's alright. The other thing I noticed, I spawned in with the actual weather in Michigan, and clouds seem to really impact the sim. Here, I'll go back in and we'll change the clouds to broken and let it load up here. And it's reading 20, but this is not 20. So it's back up to 35, it says. I was getting a bigger frame rate drop earlier with clouds like this, so that's interesting that it's kind of random. We'll load up the Fly with Lua macros, the VMI Twic, just to see what we're getting here. 35, 36, 37. I mean, it seems a little bit jerky in the sim, which is weird. So yeah, this is changing. I'll go back to the clouds I had before, but yeah, the clouds apparently now don't affect frame rate. That's so weird. One thing I'm going to mention is I haven't updated my NVIDIA drivers either. I heard there were some issues with those, so I'm still running the 451.67, I believe is the number, which is the previous one. I don't think they pushed another update, but they could have, so I could be a couple NVIDIA drivers back. One last thing I've noticed is opening up this menu. Right now it seems to work fine, but right when you first get into the plane, I was getting the hourglass every time I was trying to open this thing. That's a new bug as well for 15, which seems interesting. It's weird, the longer you just sit here, the better it starts working. Even though my frame rate's up a couple frames just because I've been sitting here, I guess. I find that a little bit odd, but why don't we get this plane in the air and see how it performs. Batteries on, and avionics, turn on the fuel pumps, the conditioner all the way up. We got left tank, press start. Wait for this to get to 9, and then ignition. I think I want this down here, actually. I think I did this out of order because I'm getting a hot start off of that. Actually, it's supposed to be start, then that, then it should be alright. Igniter coming off. Auto switcher, autopilot trim. Yeah, we probably should have the nav and strobe on. Throw on the taxi lights and we'll get on our way here. Still doing the same frame rate while the plane's running. We're going to get our flight plan in here. There we go. That's what I want. So the flight plan's in, we'll get the ATIS. 2992, we got that. So I can swap that back over. We're going to do one set of takeoff flaps. They're coming down. Tap the brakes. Push the ignition up. I'll do a little bit of this. So yeah, this plane's the Aerobasque E1000. I love flying this plane. It's super easy to fly and start, and it is super fast. So there's that. I can push this up and put it in beta here. So yeah, beta 15 is interesting. It does have some fixes coming up. Stay tuned to the end of the video because they did actually fix a few things that I was surprised to see, especially when some of the issues and stuff I was having getting running. Right now we're at still around 3940. Oh, there was some lag there for no reason. See, there's little hitches like that I don't know what it's doing. I'm just sitting at the end of the runway. This airport doesn't have a lot of custom scenery at all compared to some of the other ones, so I find that interesting. Alright, so we got takeoff flaps. We're all set, so push this to full. Pushing this forward. We're going to go to, oops, not that one. We're going to go to about 6,000 is what I want. Don't press that. There we go. 6,000, and we'll put the flaps up. And, oops, autopilot on, director nav. And we'll work the speed. We're going to climb at 1,000. So looking back at the airport, as you can see, wow, as my plane bounces around because of the lag. Yep, that lag's still there. Wow, it's throwing my plane around actually in the sim because slow her down a little too. But yeah, the lag's still there from flying away from an airport. I thought they would have fixed that by now, but it doesn't seem to be that way. You can see just kunk kunk. That's just it's not good. But looking out front, it's smooth. It's just the lag caused from looking back at the airport is rough. So we're on track here. Going just below 250. So we're getting up there. Yeah, this plane's fast and climbs fast. It's great. We'll see, we can actually increase that. We'll climb at 1,500. It's just me in the plane. I don't mind the pain on the ears. So up in the air, we're getting solid 45. Just looking around. Smooth. We're far enough away from the airport, it's pretty much unloaded, so it's not a factor. So we're going to come up along KGRR should be up here in a bit, unless oh no, there it is. I thought I already passed. This plane is fast. So there's Grand Rapids Airport, KGRR, Gerald R. Ford International. So that all loaded in just fine. Not getting any dips. Almost to 6,000. Seems like the plane sounds are a little quieter than normal. I'm not sure what changed. But there, we climbed up to 6,000 quick. I want to look back here, see where we're at. Okay, but it's loading in the ortho just fine. Doesn't seem to be having an issue with that. See the Grand River running along there. Ouch. I have to adjust my, there we go. I like to move my seat forward with my controller right on the edge of my yoke. That way I know where it is. So this is actually my yoke. I had it pushed back a little bit. If you enjoy this content, please like and subscribe. And join the Discord. I'm always posting different things up there. I've been working on a lot of art for the airports recently. Oh, there was some lag. Right in the middle of my spiel. Huh. Wonder what it was loading there. It was just a little hitch. Yeah, I've been working on a lot of art for X-Plane, so you can see a lot of that in the Discord. And a link for the Discord will be in the description below. Yeah, this is just going to be a quick flight over to 8D4, Sparta Miller Airport. Yeah, because I've been doing a lot of art for X-Plane, I haven't been doing as many videos, but I'm definitely going to be getting back to that. I have a new series I want to start, and I got to get back into flight training as well. It's been a while. We're coming down, we're at 3,800. Coming down to 2,000. We're going to be going into our turn here soon. And the airport should be over there that way. And here's the turn. Yeah, this plane's a lot of fun to fly. It's has a great views out the window too. I've noticed on the Aerobas planes, how it does a turn, it kind of goes around to one side and then comes back at it a little bit. I don't see that with the autopilots in the other planes. Just the Aerobas, the DA-62 does it as well. So this should be the airport up there. We're gonna start. Whoops! We're gonna start slowing her down a little and get ready to land. Ah, there it is. It's right up there. So we hit our 2,000 mark here. We're gonna slow her down to 150. That's looking real nice. Just some minor bugs here and there. So there's 150. I don't want to fall too far below that. We got the airport in sight. Alright, I'm going to turn off the autopilot here. Do some hand flying. Aim her down a little bit, trim her out. We'll put the gear down now. I'll slow us down here. And first notch of flaps. Trim her out some more. So, as you can see, the first part that they have fixed is I'm flying into Oh, I was just gonna say. As I say, they fix it. See, it didn't do this the last time I played. Or flown, I should say. So as you can see, flying into AT4 apparently still has some lag, which is, oops. Whoa, 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 whoa. As I fall out of the sky. That's interesting. So I flew a couple days ago. Wow, it just shoots into the air. Flew a couple days ago, and it did not do any lag on landing at this airport. And then today, now it's lagging. I don't understand what the deal is with that. There we go. Set her down nice and gently. And we're at 84. And she tries to drive off the all right. So that was interesting. That kind of screwed me up because I thought for sure they fixed it and it flew fine yesterday. Same plane, same time, same everything. And I didn't get any lag. And then this time, now the lag was a lot better than I had before, but still, it still has a lot of hitches and stuff going on in the new betas. Making me almost crash. Pull up to the airport here. So yeah, beta 15. Don't know if it's not really one of the more stable ones, that's for sure. Power down some stuff here. The brakes on. And we'll get out, and I got some stuff to show you. Back and pop open the door here. So I just wanted to mention that I'll be doing some plane reviews coming up, all focused on VR. Mostly because I get a lot of questions of like, what planes should I buy now? What planes work well? And I'm just wanting to do some reviews of the VR aspects of some of these planes. I'm going to be starting with the Lancair Legacy RG, which is an amazing plane. And I have a lot of planes that I own. I'd like to hear from you as to which planes you'd like to see a VR review. I will post in the description below a list of all the planes that I own, and let me know in the comments below which ones you'd like to see. I'm also going to be doing a comparison between the V-Flight Air SR20, which is that plane over there, with the new TorqueSim SR22 that should be coming out next week. So make sure you look for that as well, and the review on this plane, which this plane is a lot of fun. So once again, thank you for watching, and if you enjoy this content, please like and subscribe, and until next time, I'll see you in the skies.